Wow, wow, wow. Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Eli Talks Football for your match reaction for Chelsea 3, Barcelona nil. The best performance of the season. Best ever. We have beaten the champions of Spain from last season, Barcelona, by 3 goals to 0. And we made it looking easy tonight. Easy. Before this game, I was thinking it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be tight. Barcelona are a good team. But I'm confident we're going to win 2-1 Chelsea. I thought it was going to be a hard game, guys. I literally thought. And I never even thought as well that we'll keep a clean sheet as well. But guess what, people? When it comes to big teams, we turn up. This is why Nina said it on Sky Sports. And for those of you that are laughing at her, well, guess who's laughing now? You can't laugh at her right now because what she said was absolute facts, yeah? We beat Burnley this Saturday. But in the first 20 or 25 minutes, we struggled. We struggled. Even at the end, the last 10 minutes of that game, we struggled, yeah? We struggled. But this game tonight, from start to finish, it was all Chelsea. All Chelsea. More possession, more shots on target. Just everything was all Chelsea tonight. Everything. Everything. Every player out there today. From the goalkeeper to the defense to the midfield to our attack, including the subs as well. Every one of you deserves massive credit because you stepped up tonight and you've shown the world that when it comes to PSG, when it comes to Liverpool, when it comes to those big teams, we can do it. We can show the world that we're still Chelsea. Even though Roman Abramovich is not here, we are still Chelsea. We can show the world that we can still handle these teams. And that's exactly what happened tonight. So easy. Best performance, and every player who were there today deserves credit, yeah? There's one player I need to talk about tonight. Lamine Yamal. What did he do tonight? Apart from having 2 shots that was straight at Sanchez, what did he do tonight? Absolutely nothing. Lamine who? Lamine what? Lamine blood clot, yeah? Lamine blood clot, yeah? Lamine could have blood scored a goal, yeah? That's what he could have done tonight. That's what he didn't do tonight. Because there's one player that kept him quiet. Mark Bloodclot Cucurella, yeah? One of the best left backs in the league. In the league. Or maybe potentially in the world. This season, locked off Salah, locked off that PSG white winger, locked off Lamau. He can lock anybody. This is why Cucurella is one of the best. He handled Lamine Yamal tonight. Lamine Yamal did, after those 2 goals, did absolutely nothing. And you know what the best part is? Hansi Flick took him off. He took him off. Stinker and hooked. Yeah? That is another player who will be in Cucurella's jail. And there's another player that will be in Cucurella's pocket. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, absolutely nothing. And this is why I will always trust Cucurella. Because we got Arsenal this Sunday. And I trust Cucurella to lock off Saka the way he did lock off Lamine Yamal. Because he did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah? But there's one in particular, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen. Yeah? Who leads Lamine Yamal when you got Estewow? Estewow, Bloodclot, William. Yeah? That is a proper 18-year-old. Yes, in the first half, he did look at his best, but it doesn't matter. Because guess what? He has scored from an impossible angle on his weak foot, on his right foot. Past Garcia, top bins. Yeah? That's a player who showed up tonight. That's an 80-year-old who showed up tonight. The wonder kid, the Brazilian, Estewow. Yeah? And guess what, people? Estewow this season for both club and country has scored more goals than Lamine Yamal and Vinicius Jr. 9 so far as we're calling this video in all competitions for both club and country. And what did I say to you, people? Estewow needs to be starting games because whenever he starts, he scores. And he's become the first teenager in Champions League history to score his first 3 goals in the Champions League in his first 3 starts after Kylian Mbappe did it. He's the first teenager in Champions League history to be doing that. This kid is unbelievable. The people in this world, in terms of watching football, needs to be looking out for Estewow. You need to be scared of this guy because he can do anything. He can dribble. He can go past players. He can cross. He can shoot. He can do anything. Yeah? Anything. And that's why Estewow needs to be starting the game against Arsenal. Because whoever plays as left back, whether it's Marcelo or Calafiori, yeah, Estewow needs to be starting. He needs to. I don't see him be on the bench. Now, it looked like Estewow I saw Estewow limping off, so I'm hoping that's no injury, but it should be fine. Because we have got more West than Arsenal. Because Arsenal play tomorrow, we play tonight. So he should be okay. But Estewow is the truth, people. He is the truth. Superb today. Another player need to big up. Enzo Fernandez. Fantastic. Could have scored a hat. The only disappointment is that he could have scored a hat trick because he had one chance in the first half where Estewow makes a pass into where Neto makes a pass into Delap, then Delap makes a pass into Estewow, then Estewow makes a pass into Enzo, and he shows straight at Garcia. Could have scored a hat trick because in the first half he had 2 goals disallowed. The first one was an offside. A handball, unfortunately, from Reece James, and the second was apparently Chalobah, got the ball while he was offside, so he had 2 disallowed. But either way, fantastic, winning balls, just look fantastic. He's passing fantastic in this game. Enzo, superb. Caicedo, I thought he looked brilliant tonight. The tackles, the interceptions. My word, I just cannot speak Caicedo no more. He is one of the best. He dominated Barcelona's midfield of Frankie de Jong. Yeah, of Frankie de Jong, and who else played alongside him? Let me just have a look. Frankie de Jong and Eric Garcia. He dominated that midfield. Absolutely dominated, yeah? Gusto, apart from that yellow card, superb as well. The defense today, fantastic. Chalobah, brilliant performance from him. Brilliant. Wayso Fano as well, fantastic. And he could have scored as well. Could have scored with the header, but he was superb. Reece James, fantastic. Robert Sanchez, barely didn't have anything to do in this game. There was one chance. There was one time where looked a bit shaky, where where he could have made a foul in that number 16, Garcia. But either way, he has got a clean sheet. And he only made 1 save, which was a great save, by the way. Only 1. Robert Sanchez, superb. Neto, fantastic. He could have scored a hat-trick tonight as well. Could have scored. Because in the first half, I don't know how enough he missed that. The second one should have lobbed it past Garcia. And then the third one, puts it wide. He could have scored a hat-trick tonight. But he was brilliant. Garnacho, I say good first half, but the second half wasn't particularly that great. Decision-making could have been better. But he was all right. Who else played tonight? Who else? Am I missing anyone? I talked about Kukwe, Caicedo, Gusto. I think that's it, Yeah, that's basically it. And then we made substitutions. So at halftime, We brought off Gusto and Andre Santos came on. And for me, correct, because Gusto was already on a yellow card, and if he would have got another one, he could have been off. So that's how the substitution worked, And Santos, I soon, made an instant impact, because he was part of the second goal. Won the ball back, passing to Reece James. The Reece James plays a really good ball to Estewow. And like I said, from his weak foot, past Garcia, through in above the net. So Santos, brilliant, brilliant. Then another substitution is Liam Delap on for I think Liam Delap came on for I think came on for Neto, yeah, because that means that Neto had to play on the left and Delap up top. And Delap, much better performance than the Burnley game. Because when he came on, he looked really good. Scored the goal. Could have got an assist if Estewow, would have scored that try instead of passing it into Enzo Fernandez or something like that. But Delap, much better. That crossing as well. What a cross that was. Could have got an assist. But Delap, much better than the Burnley game. Jamie Gittins came on. He looked good. Put some good crosses there. Josh Achupong, haven't seen much of him, but he kept a clean sheet, so I can't complain. Who else came on tonight? I think that's it. Josh Achupong, Jamie Gittins. Oh yeah, Terry George came on as well. Haven't seen much of him, but we've won, so I can't complain. So listen, the performance was absolutely brilliant. Enzo Maresca his tactics worked today. Really worked because he know that Barcelona always like to play a high line and always like to play an offside, and he exploited that. He totally outclassed and outfought Hansi Flick, one of the best managers for Barcelona. Yeah. So Enzo Maresca, his game management today, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. The performance of everyone was really good. Like I said, the only disappointed is that we could have easily battered Barcelona because he had 3 goals disallowed. Enzo Fernandez could have scored a hat-trick. Neto could have scored a few goals as well. Estewow as well. We could have easily destroyed Barcelona tonight. But I don't care about if we destroy Barcelona, if we only beat the 1-0. Just as long as we win the game and have the really good performance, that's all I care about. And that's exactly what we have done tonight. Every player went there today, apart from a few, deserves credit, from the defense to the goalkeeper to everybody went there. I don't be up the Chelsea fan as well, because even though I didn't wear my headphones, I know the atmosphere was really good. Because if it weren't for the Chelsea fans, then the players would have not been here in the atmosphere like that. So be up to the Chelsea fans as well. Big up. But guess what? Lewandowski, did he play tonight? Was he playing? Because I didn't see him getting off on the ball. He only had 1 shot, by the way. 1 shot. And that was the 11th minute. Other than that, did absolutely nothing. Marcus Rashford, a guy that I was scared of, did absolutely nothing. Nothing. Fernand Torres, he should have scored that chance. He should have scored that chance. But he missed an absolute sitter. After that, did absolutely nothing. And by the way, this one a big up Kukureya, yeah? Because, we absolutely rattled that player. Let me try not. Let me just see if I can quickly pronounce his name properly before I forget. Let me just see. So yeah, Ronald, yeah, in the 44th minute got a red card because he fouled Kukureya not once but twice in that game, and he deserved to be sent off. This is why I've been begging Kukureya off, because we really rattled Barcelona. We really rattled. Every time Barcelona goes down, they get a free kick. There was one time where Kukureya, gets the ball and the referee gives a free kick and a yellow card. And even put Enzo Maresca, by the way. That referee today was absolutely shambolic. Shambolic. Every time Barcelona goes down, they get a free kick and they don't get yellow card for diving. That referee was a disgrace today. But I'm not that because I don't want to be having to go off the West today. But it's not about them. It's not about Barcelona. It's all about the mighty Chelsea. Yeah, the mighty Chelsea. PSG, Liverpool, Barcelona. Yeah, Arsenal is next, and I'm hoping that we use that same performance to beat Arsenal. Because if we don't beat Arsenal this Sunday, then this result is out of the door. You know, you know. Sorry, guys. So this result means nothing to Chelsea if we don't beat Arsenal this Sunday. Because it's been a long time since we beat Arsenal in the Premier League, especially at Stamford Bridge. So that performance we did today, we need to do this against Arsenal. We need to. I want to see us finally beat Arsenal like we never done before. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. But listen, Estewow, take a bow. Best performance of the season. Barcelona got rattled. Lamine Yamal did nothing. Lewandowski, Marcus Rashford, all of them did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. More possession, more shots, more on target. Could have easily battled Barcelona tonight. But all I care about is having the best performance and having a good scoreline. And that's exactly what we've done tonight. 3-0 to Chelsea. Another clean sheet. That's 2 clean sheets in the Champions League. We've conceded 6 goals. 3 clean sheets in the world, by the way. Wolves, Burnley, and now Barcelona. I'll tell you what, if Wesley Fofana can stay fit, I tell you what, our defense may not be this bad. It may not be this bad because Chelsea, if they keep a clean sheet against Arsenal, Sanchez is the same. Because Sanchez right now has kept 6 clean sheets, while Dalglish kept 7. I don't think if we're going to keep a clean sheet against Arsenal, but if we do, maybe our defense might not be this bad, you know. It might not. It might not. This is why, yeah, Wesley Fofana needs to be staying fit. You know, the same goes for bad issue. You know, and the fact that we managed to beat Barcelona with no Levi Colwill, yeah, no Cole Palmer as well, who just came back from injury. This just shows you that Chelsea do not have to beat Parma FC. We don't. Yes, I miss Parma. But what did I tell you before? I watched the Chelsea women's game and we should have won. There was no Lauren James, no Sam Kerr, no Manuel Ramirez, no Hannah Hampton in that game. But the Chelsea women put up a fight and we got a decent result. And that's exactly what the men done tonight. No Palmer, no Levi Cole, no Badishu, none of them. 3-0, best performance, proper Chelsea performance, a clean sheet as well. I don't care if we got injuries or one of our best players injured. We have still got enough to be beat, to have a better performance and win. And that's exactly what we've done tonight. Exactly what we've done tonight. So big up Chelsea, big up to Enzo and Westcott, big up to the players, big up to the fans. And Barcelona, as soon, since you're going back to Spain, adios, adios, adios. Bye Lamine Yamal, bye Lewandowski, bye Marcus Rashford, and the rest of you lot. You lot did absolutely nothing. We rattled you, yeah. And just remember Lamine Yamal. When it comes to Kukureya, he's in your pocket tonight, and he'll be forever in your pocket. So hold that Lamine Yamal, stinker and hood. Lewandowski, only 1 shot, and he did nothing after that. So he can hold that. The rest of Barcelona players can hold that. But for Chelsea, stellar performance, best performance of the season. Arsenal is next, and let's hope we can win that game. Because like I said, this result means nothing if we don't beat Arsenal this Sunday. If we don't, it's as simple as that, man. Simple as that. But listen, people, that's the end of my match reaction. Let me know what your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Let me know who's your man of the match. Who do you think had a very good game? What do you think about the tactics, Enzo and Wesker? What do you feel about the atmosphere? And yeah, just let me know if you agree or disagree. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, subscribe. Just do everything you can. Also, hype the video if you want to, because I want to get to 1K as soon as possible. So if you guys could do that for me, then that would be absolutely great. But listen, people, Chelsea, when it comes to big teams, we turn up and we win. Small teams that we're supposed to beat, we don't turn up. That's the Chelsea thing. That's what we do. So now I'm hoping that the teams coming up against Leeds United, Bournemouth, and all that stuff, let's hope we can win those games. Because what's the point if we turn up against Barcelona, but then we drop points to the likes of Arsenal, Leeds, and all that stuff? It will be a waste of time. So listen. I don't think Chelsea are in the title race, but if I can see this performance consistently and we're winning games, then I'll say it. But I'm not going to say this right now because it's still early days. If Chelsea can keep this up, let's say in March, April, or May, then I'll say it. But for now, no. We're in a good position right now, but let's just hold on. It's still early days. Let's see what happens from now until February, March, April, May, if you know what I mean. So there we go. But yeah, people. Oh, but I've got to catch my breath because that was the best game to watch, man. best game to watch. But, could have easily battled Barcelona, but we put three past them. Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, and all their team did absolutely nothing. But for Chelsea, Estewow, take a bow. Best performance of the season. Arsenal is next, and we've got to win. Simple as that. But yeah, people, I'm out of here. Oh boy, what a game, man. What a game. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Light Talks Football. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Up the Chels!